1, 2, 1, 2. The Diabolical's back again with the Cutmaster Cool V. At the board, my man Ball C. But this goes out to my man Danny Dan, the beat man that makes you understand. He want me to tell something about this girl named Kim. I'm gonna do it like this. Well, it was one of those days when nothing's right with the world. I was half broke, bored, and fed up with my girl, looking for something to do, but wondering how long it would take for the next thing to go wrong. So I decided to go out and ease my mind. I told myself you would never know what you might find. I took a hot bubble bath instead of a shower, got rid of the dragon. It took me an hour, decided on a sweatsuit, Gucci red and white, some rings and some ropes, and then I'm on for the night. Some Gucci sneakers, some cologne, I think Aramis. I looked in the mirror and said, bitch, you look marvelous. I jetted out the door, inhaled the taxi, said 54 in a hurry, and jumped in the backseat. We arrived, he said 850, and that don't count my tip. I said, don't drink and drive, give me my change before I bust your lip. The club was jumping and word is born. I saw girls walking around with jeans painted on, splitting their skirts up the middle, tight leather and lace. Both me and Jimmy agree, we're gonna like this place. Took a seat at the bar, the girl said, what are you drinking? A Coke and a Smile Child, and slid her a link and took a sip of my $4. She looked at me strange, I said, psych, I bet you thought you was gonna keep the change. I made my way through the crowd, it was plain to see. Same everywhere I go, all eyes on me. I sat down at the table and one of the staff said, ain't you the biz? I said, yeah, but no autographs. I sat alone in the corner and sipped my drink. Happened to look across the room and somebody winked. I did the only thing the Diabolical could do, look down and see where that eye was attached to. Sure enough, it was a girl, a sweet female. Her hair and eyes sparkled like ginger ale. I looked lower to her lips, her chin and her neck, and fantasized about the rest, then decided to check. I sent champagne to her table, the waiter asked the name. He returned with Kim, and I almost came. I checked myself and made sure I looked alright and told my dick, don't worry, we're fucking tonight. So with a Kool-Aid smile and a dash of charm, I stepped to the lady and tapped her arm. But when she turned around, my smile turned to gloom. She didn't look like she looked across the room. She had big, broad shoulders and her titties was big. They were filled with silicone and her hair was a wig. She had more makeup than Boy George or Phyllis Diller. Ugly enough to be a monster and thriller. Had hair on the chest longer than Kane's fade. Even though I got a band, I don't need the aid. So I hurried out and left. She said, please stay. I said, sorry, Money Grip, I don't go that way. So I stepped out in a hurry to gather my wits and thought, that's a damn shame, he had nice tits. And that's the last I ever saw of Kim. You wanna know why? Cause she's a he and hers a him, like Fat Anna, like Fat Anna. I'm not the man called Dan Tanner. You go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Don't go to Giddy, go to X-Zone, 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 X-Zone. This goes out to my man DJ Mark from Rochdale. Can't forget my cuz Godfather D. And the original backspin from Bergen Street. My man Kenny Parker can't get no darker. And I can't forget my man DJ Doc that's bound to wreck your body and knock your knock. And this goes out to my man, to my man, my brother, Diamond Shell, rock on. Can't forget the crew, rock on. And everybody else will rock on. My man Dr. Bombay, rock on. And my man El Gabon, rock on. And Episcopalians, rock on. And my man Jicka G, rock on. Can't forget my man Big D, rock on. Everybody from Queens, rock on. This beat is so funky, I have to rock on. The original, the material. I say it's the original.